Hey everybody, welcome back to another Weekly Slimefun update with your host Boomer. Today we have some really cool tools to show you, some buffs that have taken place. But before we do, we just want to make sure to reiterate that has already been posted on the Slimefun Discord. The add-on chest terminal is being abandoned deliberately. It is resource heavy. There's a much better alternative in networks. Does everything chest terminal does and more. And so if you haven't, you have approximately a month left, give or take, I forget the exact date, to where support for chest terminal will be dropped, meaning it's not going to run properly on your servers if it runs at all. So I would remove chest terminal as soon as possible, let your players know it's going to be removed. Add in networks if you haven't already. Much better on the server performance-wise, friendlier-wise. It's a little bit easier to figure out, and it's got more features. So check it out, get that conversion done. All right, let's move over. Let's talk about Fal's Amplifications. I have been so long waiting for a tool like this. Fal has built a block rotator. So it works on chains, it works on a whole bunch of stuff. If I want to rotate, because you get those tight builds, right? They're just so hard to get into and you can't always get the right angle. You can right click by changing the direction, or if you shift right click, you can even stand it up. Works on terracotta blocks. Right, if you look at it here, real simple. Right click to rotate horizontal blocks and shift right click to flip. So I can do this with stairs. I can flip it upside down or right side up. And then if I right click it, I can change all the directions it goes. I can go back down and do the same thing here. You can get into some really tough angles that way. Same thing with slabs. You can move it up and down. What about deep slate tiles? No, Fal, this is a personal request. Can we rotate deep slate tiles? Anyways, moving on. Fal's also added the jukeboxes, as in plural. He's added 3. First one will hold 3 discs. The second one will hold 7. Third will hold 12. Now, they do require a little bit of power, nothing extraordinary. You're not going to need an infinity panel for this. You do have to toggle the machine on. Once you do, click play. You'll see which disc is being played, and right now we got Pig Step going. You want to switch discs? Hey, let's go to the next one, or we can go back to the previous. 13 is not one of my favorites, so I think we'll go forward to Cat. You want to stop it, you can either stop here, and you can also toggle it off there. So nice to see. All right, we're going to jump over something here. Foxy Machines has been reorganized in a guide, and the reason I bring this up is because there were so many items in Foxy that I think this is a great thing, make things a little bit easier to find. It's been reorganized in materials, machines, tools, weapons and armor, the sacrificial altar, bosses, and ghost blocks. And considering how many ghost blocks there were, that was probably a good thing. So it's been completely reorganized. Over to Fluffy Machines. The Advanced Auto Disenchanter has gotten a minor overhaul, and I really like this. It used to be when you would click the cycler, you would see only one. You wouldn't see everything that's on there. Now you can see everything that's on there, and you can choose what to pull off. None seems kind of redundant, because if you don't want to pull anything off, obviously it wouldn't be in here. But that'll at least tell you, hey, you're not pulling anything off right now. It's highlighted. So that means you need to do something, right? If you want to pull this one off, you got to left click. You want to pull it off on braking, you got to left click. So it tells you, okay, right now, nothing's coming off. You've got to select one. As soon as you do, put in the magical book, and voila. All right, also for Fluffy Machines, Fluffy Barrels got a huge buff. The first one now starts at 17 million items. Talk about sweet, right? And we double back from there. 34 million items. 69 million items. 138 million. 276 million. And finally, 1.728 billion. So Fluffy is up the game. We still have the insert and extract all, as well as the hologram and the overfill trash. So Fluffy's barrels have become very powerful, much more inclusive and compatible to play with today's game. That's a great update, Fluffy. I appreciate that. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up today's update. Thank you so much for your supporting of the channel and all your feedback. And I just got to say thank you. We have hit a 250,000 views in the lifetime of the channel. I am just utterly shocked, blown away, very appreciative of everything that you guys have done to support the channel and to make it what it is. So we're going to continue on, and we're going to say thanks for watching. Don't forget, when you're playing Slimefun, you got to go boomer or you got to go home. We'll see you later.